Hey everybody, welcome back to D-Zoned. Let's fire up the WADnator and play some Zone 3. Sure, why not? And it's funny because some of the music is coming from Zone 66. Perfect. Got a lot of zones going on here. So anyway, what do we have here? Oh, goodness. This, yeah, it kind of looks like someone probably ended up making this in Windows Right, and it somehow got a text format or a text file extension. We're going to go ahead and just grab what we can from this, I suppose. Title, Zone3.wad. Author, Michael Hopkins. Oh, and also that is one thing that I did find out at some point. Windows WordPad does not have support for write files anymore. Or wait, did I mix those up? No, I didn't. Yeah, I tried opening like an old write file from, I think it was from a Doom thing in it, and it just didn't work. It just opened it as text. Oh, right, any hoot. So this is author Michael Hopkins, email address Stephen Ward. Okay, interesting. Might be a shared account. Miscellaneous author info. Doom Addict, Frontier Addict, Incredible Tunes Lover, and Sega Addict. I don't know. Sounds like my kind of guy. I mean, I love Doom. Frontier, I'm assuming fan of Elite. Can't go wrong there. Sega, I was a Sega kid growing up. Description, see the enclosed zonerules.txt. Yeah, I don't think I have it. If you don't have it, then email Steven right away and tell him you don't have the file. Yeah, I'm not sure that's going to work, but, you know. Additional credits to Stephen Ward, authors of DEU and BSP. Crash Test Dummy single for me being able to listen to it through our CD-ROM. Oh boy, this is hard to read. And anyone else I haven't mentioned. Play information. Episode and level. E1M1. Single player yes. Co-op yes. Deathmatch yes. Difficulty settings yes. New sounds, graphics, and demos. No, no, and none. Construction base. Modified ZONE3 BTA2.wad. Original by me. Build time, let's say it was responsible for all my lost sleep. Oh, buddy, I know the feeling. Editors used, DEU 5.1 and BSP 1.0. Congrats to both authors. Known bugs, any texture stuff, although I aligned a lot of the stuff. Paper thin walls were deliberate. Don't email about them. Okay, we're just going to go ahead and, I don't know, leave this text file. Because boy, oh boy. Anyway, let's go ahead and see what we got here. Okay, what in the hell? Well, I don't know why you're so worried about alignment. Okay. Door, teleporter. Let's go with the door. Oh boy. This is something. Okay, this is fine. So we got that teleporter there. Well, oh, balls. Alright. What the hell? Oh. Huh? Alright, I'm just trying to... Mike and Steven, smiley face. That's kind of cute. Alright, oh. Okay, well, at least I have this. I don't mind Barons so much when I have the weapons to deal with them. Yeah, you know what? We have rockets. We're not shotgunning that guy. He doesn't deserve it. Alright, so, now what? Okay, nope, it was this one. So what do I do? Was I supposed to take that initial teleporter, or is that kind of what, like, was that my mistake? I don't know what's happening. Alright, let's restart. I guess we'll just go here. Okay, now this looks like more of a map. I don't know where I was before. Granted, I still don't know where I am, but you know, this at least resembles something more in line with what I'm used to. Okay, now we're back. Okay, this is good. Alright, good. Good, there's enemies. That's good. Although we don't have the BFG, that's a little bit sad, but yeah, you know, I'm sure we'll get it eventually. Right? Right. Man, I don't even know. This is just abstract design element after abstract design element after abstract design element. Whoa. And now, let there be light, I guess. Okay, so pro tip. Make sure to take the teleporter at the beginning. Otherwise, you're in trouble. Oh, ow. I got shooted. That was a pretty good damage. Oh, stop it. You're being a dick. Kind of wonder if the author just intended to pretty much like set up the perfect environment for specters, or if it was just an accident. Either way, good job. Right. Let's leave that madness for the time being, I guess. Right. Yeah, there's this path up here. Oh boy. Well, I see why he ended up adding the warning about all the paper-thin walls, because that would have confused me too. At least we know it was intentional, I guess. So weird, man. Okay. Oh, I see you there. Thankfully, it ended up contrasting well against that red background. And now we're here. Okay. That looks familiar. And that's the exit. Okay. I'm still wondering what on earth is going on with that. Like, I don't think I'd be able to get back to that. Which also means that I don't think I'd be able to shoot those final barons. Oh, that's a lot of teleporters. Okay. Awesome. More ammo that I don't need. God, every time that flashes, it kind of looks like I'm getting hurt. It's so weird. Okay, now I guess let's try this teleporter. And now we're here. Uh-huh. And now we're here. I think that's pretty much the best way I can describe this map. First you're here, and now you're here. And this is what you're... I don't know. It's basically retinal torture. In pretty much every room. Jeez, oh man. Okay, and... oh boy. What on earth is this? I haven't played anything that's been this wild for a while. Like, jeez, oh man, I thought... like, the last one was kind of, borderline stream of consciousness. This is like... stream of consciousness while hallucinating. Tripping balls, if you will. Okay, can't say I've ever experienced that, but this is kind of giving me an idea of what it must be like. Okay, oh, hello. And now we're in a room that looks somewhat based in reality. Emphasis on somewhat. Okay. Maybe I should have exited while I still had a chance. Alright, so anyway, switch. And you know, half of me is amazed that that didn't start a crusher. And I'm also amazed that that wasn't a crusher either. Man, my expectations are just being shattered. Okay, so we're back to this again. Okay, do all those teleporters bring you back into this hellscape? This is more hellish than anything that was in Doom. I can tell you that much. Alright, so here we took that one last time. What about this one? That's literally the same place. Okay. I think the only enemies left are those barons. I think there were 6 of them. Maybe I should have paid more attention. Anyway, let's I guess double back this way. This almost seems like it was maybe more intended for, like, to be used as a deathmatch map. I mean, I'm not gonna say that this is like highbrow art or anything like that, but there's just not a whole lot of substance here in single player. I mean, there's stuff, don't get me wrong, there's plenty of stuff. Just not the right stuff, if that makes any sense. Wait, I think I heard breathing. Found him. Yeah, I never did explore this area, I don't think. Oh no, I did. Nice. Well, I guess let's just go back. Just the flashing. It's so bad. Anyway, not there. Up here and around this way. Okay. And just because at this point I need some of that delightful, delightful catharsis. Actually, what is this? Oh, right. That opens that door. Anyway, because I need some of that catharsis, we're going to go ahead and grab this. Head over here. That felt good. That was nice. It just felt right. I just don't understand this. Yeah, the only thing I could think of, maybe. Where's that starting area? Right here? Yeah, right here. The only thing I could think of is that these are player, like 1 through 4 player starts. That's gotta be it, right? I mean, and I don't know what the deal with this being a one-way door is, but, yikes. So this clearly wasn't playtested all that well. Anyway, let's go take this, go back here, go down here, hit the switch and get the hell out of here. Oh boy. I've had enough Doom for today. So, what do I even say about that? That was just... It was definitely an experience. I don't know if it was a good experience. In fact, I'm pretty sure it wasn't. 99% sure. I mean, you could play it and get to an exit, but there's literally nothing in there that... I mean, you can soft lock yourself. That's already got that kind of going against it. But man, oh man, like just painful visuals. It's not a whole lot of combat, not a whole lot of anything really. I'm just gonna stick with a 2 out of 10 for that one. And the only reason it's getting that high of a score is because you could technically beat it. Technically. I don't know, that might even be too generous, but we're gonna stick with that. We're gonna stick with that. And just go ahead and exit and try a different one. Oh man. Wadnator, what are you doing to me? Well, skip 3 deathmatch levels. That's kind of impressive, actually. So we've got the DSE1L4X2. Given that it has E1L4 in the name and then a 2 after it, I'm going to assume that it's a conversion. But anyway, for map 1, we have Land of Abel by Mark Clem. For the intermission, we have The Lab the Carmen Roams by Paul C. Alright, well, let's go ahead and get this bad boy rolling. Okay. Entryway. I don't think so. But we didn't have UMAP info back then, so it's all good. Huh. I mean, it doesn't look terrible. It's a bit weird. A little bit abstract. Of course, then again, I think my definition of the word abstract has changed drastically since playing the last map, so there we go. Those don't look like teleporters. They're lifts. And we've got a Hell Knight instead of a Baron, so thank you, Converter, for that. Okay, that seems to be the only way. We got Blue Skull Key. We don't have that yet. Okay, we have a few paths we can go to, though. We're not completely sunk. This be an interesting node building error, because he wasn't able to see me. That did kind of happen a lot in these, or maybe not node building, but reject table errors. It did happen quite a bit in these older maps. Okay. Yeah, there's only so much you can do when your tools fail. But, you know. Not to mention, I kind of wonder just how many people... Okay, sometimes you just go right through those. You never know. But sometimes I kind of wonder about that, like... Wow. GFY. Asshole. Anyway. But I really wonder, in cases like that, who does the author of the map, like, if that happens, who do they blame? Bug in Doom? Bug in the tools? I don't know. If it were me, I wouldn't really know. Not back in the day. I think nowadays it's safe to say I'd probably have a slightly better idea, but you know, that's experience. Okay, so I guess that's set up so you can approach it from either side. Good. Just gonna get rid of these before I blow myself up. Okay, thanks. Now, okay, no, we haven't been there. Hello. That was a little confusing. Way to gaslight me, game. Kind of a short run for... Why is that a secret? I mean, that was pretty easy to get to, I gotta say. What lowered? I heard something move. I don't think I was paying close enough attention. Either that or it's something that happened on the other side of a wall, mayhaps? I don't know. Let's head in here. Maybe it was something in here. Who knows? Okay. Well, every time I see stuff like that, especially in these older WADs, I'm always just convinced that it's a crusher. Maybe I've gotten burned too many times. We're gonna go with that. That's exactly what the problem is. Alright, so we have the blue key now. That's where we got the BFG. So things are coming full circle. I find that funny with these older linear maps. They, a lot of them do kind of just circle back on themselves like this. I think it was one of those cases where the id maps tended to do that, so they tried to replicate that. But at the same time, you can tell that the id maps generally... Oh, maybe they didn't. I don't know. What in the hell? How many barrels are stacked on top of each other? But you kind of get the impression with the id maps that there's, some sort of design about it. There's some sort of intent. But in cases like this, yeah, no, it kind of feels like they were just drawing lines until they connected. Which, I mean, to be fair, yeah, I've done that a few times. I usually have like some sort of idea as to what I'm going to do first, but yeah, I mean, sometimes you just don't have an idea and you just sketch things out until you get something that works. I don't know. Oh, balls. And the downside with the conversions, the obligatory arch file. Yeah, this map has a lot of secrets that aren't really secrets. I'm just gonna throw that out there. Okay, so this brings us to the other side of the yellow door. We've finally gone full circle. So I'm curious now where this teleporter leads. Oh, okay. Huh. I mean, it kind of makes sense. It's actually weirdly intuitive. I mean, for a 90s teleporter. Yeah, last item. Might as well get that. Huh. Really quiet run to the exit. And there we go. Alright, well, that was, that was surprisingly low-key compared to the last one. I mean, it was generally a competent map. Didn't really have any glaring issues with it. It's nothing super noteworthy or anything, but I mean, it's fine. Kind of seems like when maps are generally good and competent, my score tends to trend to like 7 to 8. It's like, which I guess kind of makes sense. You know, a little bit above average. And yeah, it does take something kind of extraordinary to kind of lift it past that. Some sort of fun gimmick or something along those lines. I can't say that this one really did that, but it is definitely better than most. So I'm going to go ahead and give this a 7.5. Nothing really special, but at the same time, I mean, reasonably solid for what it is. But with that, I think I'm going to go ahead and just cut it there. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Take it easy.